Have you ever stopped to think what it would be like if the pyramids of Egypt, those colossal stone wonders, were built now, in the year 2025? Picture the sky over Giza, not with camels and untouched sand, but with giant cranes, buzzing drones, and engineers in shiny helmets. What would change? How would the world react? And what would that say about us? Today, we're diving into an alternate timeline where the pyramids aren't 4,500-year-old relics, but a bold modern-day project. Let's explore what it would be like to plan, build, and celebrate these modern marvels and what they will reveal about our society. Get ready for a journey that blends cutting-edge technology, human ambition, and a touch of madness. To understand this story, let's take a step back. The original pyramids, like the Great Pyramid of Khufu, were built around 2630 BC, using techniques that still puzzle engineers. Thousands of laborers, stone blocks weighing up to 80 tons, ingenious ramps, and near-military organization made these structures come to life. Now, imagine that instead of pharaohs and slaves, we have modern governments, global corporations, and advanced machines. In this alternate timeline, Egypt in 2025 decides to build 3 pyramids in Giza, identical in size and shape to the originals, but with 21st century methods and motivations. Why? Maybe to boost tourism, attract investment, or simply show the world that Egypt is still synonymous with greatness. The project kicks off with a bombshell announcement. At a global conference broadcast live, the Egyptian president stands before a digital model of the pyramids, glowing in holograms. "We're going to build the new wonders of the world," he says, as the internet explodes. Hashtags like hashtag Pyramids2025 and hashtag New Giza trend across social media. But not everyone is thrilled. Some question, why spend billions on giant stones while urgent issues like poverty and climate change persist? Others see the project as a chance to unite technology, culture, and national pride. The debate heats up, but Egypt pushes forward, backed by tech moguls, petrodollars, and partnerships with engineering firms from China, Germany, and the United States. Now think about the logistics. Building pyramids today isn't just about stacking stones. First, the location. Giza is still a desert, but now surrounded by Cairo's suburbs and tourists with smartphones. The government expropriates land, sparking protests from local residents. As for the stone blocks, no more manual limestone cutting. Modern mining companies extract millions of tons from southern Egyptian quarries, transported by electric freight trains. Each block, precisely cut with industrial lasers, weighs between 2 and 10 tons and is tagged with QR codes for tracking. Drones and sensors monitor every stage, ensuring the pyramids are perfectly aligned with the stars, just like the originals. And the machines? Forget the pharaoh's sand ramps. 200-meter-tall cranes capable of lifting Boeing 747s now dominate the skyline. Construction robots, like those used in Dubai, stack blocks with millimetric precision. Giant 3D printers mold decorative pieces, while AI software optimizes workflow. But not everything is high-tech. Thousands of workers are still needed: engineers, welders, machine operators. The project employs 50,000 people, many from impoverished villages, transforming their lives. Stories of families lifted from poverty circulate online, warming the hearts of project supporters. But how do you finance something so expensive? Estimates put the cost at $20 to $30 billion, more than the expanded Suez Canal. Egypt partners with giants like Elon Musk, who sees the pyramids as a postcard to humanity. Companies like Google and Amazon sponsor the project, their logos featured in live broadcasts from the construction site. Even FIFA joins in, planning a mega opening event at the future Giza tourist complex. To the public, the government releases pyramid NFTs, selling for millions, but the money sparks controversy. Activists accuse the project of being capitalist vanity, while others argue that the tourism revenue will repay the investment within a decade. Now, imagine the cultural impact. The original pyramids were tombs for pharaoh's symbols of divine power. But what would they mean in 2025? Maybe an interactive museum with holograms telling the story of ancient Egypt, or a climate research center with underground laboratories. Some suggest the Great Pyramid could become a temple of humanity with messages engraved in 200 languages, a time capsule for the future. Artists from around the world are invited to decorate the inner chambers, blending graffiti, digital projections, and modern sculptures. The result is a fusion of past and present, attracting both historians and TikTok influencers. As the pyramids rise, the world watches, hypnotized. YouTube channels stream live 24-hour footage of the construction site, drawing millions of views. Netflix documentaries dive into every detail from the algorithms, calculating block stability to the personal stories of the workers. But it's not all glamour. Accidents happen, a crane topples, injuring workers, and the global media criticize working conditions. Strikes erupt, demanding better wages. Egypt responds with labor reforms, but the incident leaves a stain. Still, the project moves forward, and the first pyramid is completed in 2028 after 3 years of intense work. The inauguration is a spectacle. A drone show lights up the sky, forming images of pharaohs and Egyptian gods. Beyoncé performs live, singing before the gleaming pyramid. World leaders from Macron to Xi Jinping attend, while billions watch on TV. The Great Pyramid, covered in polished limestone, shines under spotlights. Inside, a digital museum opens its doors, with virtual reality experiences transporting visitors to Egypt in 2630 BC. The internet goes wild, with memes calling the pyramids the biggest flex in history. But behind the scenes, activists remind everyone of the human and environmental costs, like the impact of the quarries on the Nile's ecosystem. And the long-term impact? The pyramids turn Giza into a global hub. Luxury hotels, casinos, and theme parks spring up around them. Tourism in Egypt doubles, creating millions of jobs. But the project also changes the world. Other countries, inspired, launch their own megastructures. A Tower of Babel in Dubai, a modern Colosseum in Rome. The race for modern wonders heats up, fueling geopolitical rivalries. Meanwhile, the 2025 pyramids become pop culture icons, printed on t-shirts, video games, and even SpaceX spacecraft. But what does all this say about us? Building pyramids today would be a shout of ambition, a testament that we can still achieve the impossible. But it would also reflect our contradictions, the quest for greatness in a world full of inequality. Are we, like the pharaohs, obsessed with leaving eternal marks? Or could modern pyramids symbolize unity, proving that together we can overcome any challenge? The answer depends on how we choose to tell this story. So, what do you think? If the pyramids were built today, would you see them as a triumph or an extravagance? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys through time and history. After all, who knows what other wonders we can imagine together?